news report anywhere. Now, hopefully you're not watching MSNBC, you're not watching CNN, you're not watching ABC, okay? Hopefully you're not. Hunter Biden. How about Devon Archer, co-founder and managing director of Rosemont Seneca Partnership, managing director of Rosemont Seneca Technology Partner in New York. How many of you are seeing stories digging into this? You hear every day how the President of the United States keeps spinning debunked conspiracy theories. Debunked theories. I mean, this is nothing to see here, folks. This video, this picture with Devon Archer went viral the other day. Okay. Number 6. You know, Biden and his, I know nothing about what the kids are doing. I'm serious. Some might think this is joking, but I listen to the media, and the media wants to lead you to believe that this is Scooter Biden. He's a little boy that Biden would take along on trips, excuse me, to Ukraine, and, hold on, take on trips to Ukraine and China. Well, it's Biden and his little boy Scooter. And in fact, shouldn't be doing that on a live show. I'm so sorry, folks. But in fact, go to card just a minute. All right, let's try this again. Sorry, folks. Dealing with a little tickle in my throat here. I have to be careful with that. Take me back to card. Got that straightened out. Sorry about that, folks. Boy, how's that for bad TV? Hey, Martha, let the cat out. He's got a fur ball again. I'm like, whoa, gosh. So, all right, let's go back to number 6. I'm all wound up, ready to go here. So, the media will not do any stories on this at all. You're not hearing anything. I mean, nothing. You will not hear. They continue to say they're debunked conspiracy theories the president keeps trying to put out there. They want you to think that Joe Biden had his little boy Scooter, and that Joe Biden and Devon Archer, Joe Biden and Devon Archer were playing in the backyard, and he went out and checked on them. Oh, yeah, Scooter and Devon Archer, not Asher. I keep saying Archer is playing in the backyard. Nothing. Now, let me go through just a couple quick things here, and let's get to the impeachment, right? So, the Southern District of New York, All right. And let's, Southern District of New York, leave that picture right there. Okay. Now let's go to, I'll tell you which one I want to go through this. Give me number 7. Okay. Number 7, and leave that up while I'm going through this. The United States Attorney's Office, Southern District of New York, January 28th, 2018. 3 convicted in Manhattan federal court for the fraudulent issuance and sale of more than 60 million of tribal bonds. Okay? Attorneys for the United States acting under the authority conference by blah blah announced that John Gladys, aka Yanni, Devin Archer, and Bevan Cooney were each convicted today of conspiracy to commit securities fraud following a 5.5-week trial before the United States District Judge Ronnie Abrams. Okay. Let's see. Jury convicted them. 28 million in the first series of bonds, fraudulent bonds they released. So let's see. The defendant, Devin Archer, 44 years old. That was a partner. He was a former John Kerry advisor. He may be the head of the Kerry Heinz. If you do the research, the Heinz, he may have headed up the Heinz Foundation's money. Interesting. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. Not a person. May 11th, 2016, several accused of selling fake bonds. Devin Archer. This is from the Wall Street Journal. Federal prosecutors, this is 2016. Nobody looks at who this guy is. Nobody looks at Rosemont Capital. Nobody's looking. Nothing to see here. The media. Okay? Let's focus on him a minute. Several accused of selling fake bonds. Federal prosecutors. Now, this is when they were charged. They were convicted. So keep in mind all this time that the Bidens know this guy. All this time that the Bidens know he's been charged. Just saying. The conviction came down June 28th, 2018, right? But the Wall Street Journal, this is May 11th, 2016. Federal prosecutors charged a former campaign advisor to Secretary of State John Kerry and a second man once dubbed by the media porn's new king. Devin Archer, an advisor to Mr. Kerry's presidential campaign in 2004. John Kerry's in on this. Now let's see this. I want to just ask this question. Devin Hold on. Let's see if I get anything. Let's see. Oh, wow. Chris Heinz is involved in this. So in a daily, there's a lot of these. I've read all of these. I just have to go back and pull them up. You should do this research. Here's why John Kerry's son emailed the State Department about Hunter Biden in 2014. Former Secretary of State John Kerry's son reportedly cut ties with Hunter Biden over the lawyer's Ukrainian oil deal in 2014. Christopher Heinz emailed two of his stepfather's top aides at the State Department, Matt Summers and David Wade, after Biden joined the board of Ukrainians Burisma Holdings in 2014. Internal State Department correspondence. Okay. The Washington Examiner obtained reveals. I don't have time to go into the whole thing. Hines emailed both Biden and Devon Archer. Hines emailed Biden and Devon Archer. Hines' email addressed both Biden and Devon Archer joining the board. Archer was Hines' college roommate and managing partner at a private equity firm Biden and Hines co-owned, Rosemont Seneca Partnership. Apparently, Devon and Hunter both joined the board of Burisma, and the press release went out today, Hines wrote, on May 13, 2014, hours after Biden's appointment to the board was made public, according to the Washington Examiner. I can't speak why they decided to, but there was no investment by our firm in their company, he said. Hines took steps to disassociate himself from Biden and Archer following the move, a source familiar with the situation said to the Examiner. So I don't want to stay on this over and over and over. I understand you might be getting bored a little bit, but this guy right here, Archer, friend of Biden's, friend of Kerry's, roommate of Hines in college, trust me. Rosemont Capital, he was convicted in Manhattan court, then $60 million of tribal bonds, fraudulent issuance and sale, okay? So he was a corrupt on that day, but he wasn't corrupt on this day. He was corrupt on the day the Wall Street Journal released 7 accused of selling fake bonds. Federal prosecutors charged former campaign advisor of Secretary of State John Kerry, Devon Archer. Okay? That's May 11, 2016. So he was crooked on that day. But they were not crooked with Burisma, the crooked oil, natural gas company. Not crooked with China, right? But they were crooked on, he was crooked on that day. See, on that day, what you're looking at are two crooks or two criminals. How about that? Two criminals. The one guy's been convicted, out and out criminal, Devon Archer. The other guy, he got dismissed. That's a criminal charge. He got dismissed from the military for being a criminal. Bottom line is cocaine. So two criminals, the media 7 days a week says there's nothing to see here. Look this stuff up, folks. Look this up. So, Washington Examiner, August 27, 2019, John Kerry's son cut business ties with Hunter Biden over Ukraine oil deal. It's right there, the whole story. Let me see if there's one other I want to run. Okay. I think I have everything I want to run here right now. Let's see, Rosemont Capital, so forth and so forth. Okay. And let's see what others. All right, so we're going to take a brief break. I just wanted you to look at that. Let's come back and talk impeachment. Impeaching the President of the United States when Joe Biden is the criminal. Whoa, stone cold crooked. Take a break.